Hey, welcome to yoga. My name's Indigo. I'm a physical therapist assistant. I'm a belly dance instructor and I'm a yoga instructor. I'm also currently in massage school. Do have a handful of really super fun things going on right now. Emerald Sanctuary Belly Dance Retreat, which takes place end of August every year. We just have a blast. We have live music, great belly dance classes. We do a lot of swimming. We do morning movement every morning. I'll be teaching a yoga class there. Emerald Sanctuary, if you want to go, the website, emeraldsanctuaryretreat.org. I'll also have that in the description of the video down below. I teach belly dance regularly through Edmonds Parks and Rec and Mukilteo Parks and Rec here in Western Washington. I'll have that information as well down below. I'll have my, how to get hold of me, that information down below. I'm also teaching at the Peace of Mind Brewery here in Linwood, Edmonds, Washington, a yoga class next Sunday morning, and I'll have that information down in the description down below. In the meantime, let's have some fun doing some yoga. I have no idea how long this class is going to be. We're just going to have some fun and hopefully do some good for our bodies. All right. Why don't we start? You can either start in child's pose if you like, or you can start sitting up nice and tall, but I'd like to tap into our breath. So feel free to close our eyes. You can sit crisscross applesauce. You can be in child's pose if you prefer. Simply close those eyes and we'll begin by taking a deep, full breath in. And nice, full, complete exhalation out. While we're here, let's go into that nice, deep yoga belly breath. So we'll inhale, allow the belly to fill up like a balloon. Exhale, completely deflate the belly. And as we're inhaling, you can feel that belly open up. Maybe the rib cage opens up. You can think of breathing into the back if you like, but taking these nice, long, full, complete inhalations, and then nice, long, full, complete exhalations. Take that deep breath in. You can gently close the eyes and let's go ahead and start with some spinal circles. So I'm going to inhale, allow the spine to come side and forward. Exhale, allow the spine to go side and back. Deep breath in. Exhaling. Keep going, taking that deep breath in. Inhale, allow the spine to come side and forward. Exhale, allow the spine to go side and back. And when we're ready, let's switch directions. Inhale, spine goes side and forward. Exhale, spine goes side and back. Let's just take that nice deep breath in, reach the arm up and over. You can let that same hip sink towards the floor. So your right arm reaching up and over, that right hip sinking, melting towards the floor. Good, great big deep breath in. Exhale, switch. So now your left arm is going to reach up and over while that left hip reaches towards the floor of the mat. Good, and again, great big full deep breath in. Let's inhale. Arms reach out and up. Exhale, nice gentle spinal twist to our left. And great big deep breath in. Let's circle sweep those arms out and up. Inhale, great big deep breath in. Exhale, nice gentle spinal twist to your left. Inhale, think lengthen through the spine. Exhale, you can think gently deepen. And again, circle those arms up. Great big deep breath in. Let's go ahead. Exhale, low abdominals are gently engaged because we're going to begin to go into a bit of a extension. And let's bring those palms back behind us. My fingertips are pointing away. I'm going to simply inhale, low abs engaged. And I'm just going to think, lift my heart towards the ceiling. Open up the neck. Finding those breaths as we can, even with the low abdominals gently engaged. And again, great big deep breath in. Reach that right arm up. Exhale over to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Right arms up and over to the right. Good, great big deep breath in. Arms come up. Exhale, nice gentle spinal twist to our right. Good, great big deep breath in. Exhale, nice spinal twist to the left. Always thinking, inhale, lengthen long through the spine. Exhale, gently deepen that twist. Good, great big deep breath in. Exhale, palms comes back behind you. Fingertips can gently I'm having my fingertips gently pointing towards my hips. Inhale, engage those low abdominals. Maybe let the heart reach up a little higher if that feels good. Open up the neck, finding that full breath in and out. Good, deep breath in. Let's go ahead and let's do cradle the baby here. So again, nice and tall. And let's take that right leg and, whether your baby's cradled down here or cradled up here, whatever works for you, but let's think nice and tall through the spine. And if you like, we can gently do a little gentle hip twist, hip opening side to side. Or if you kind of prefer, you can just inhale, exhale, bring that leg, cradle that baby nice and close. Good. Inhale, exhale. Let's release, and we're gonna switch. And sitting up nice and tall on those sits bones. Cradle the baby. You may notice a difference between the two. My right baby wants to be cradled a little bit differently than the left baby, the left leg. Good. Inhale, exhale. I'm just going to grab a quick little drink here. And I'm going to take my left leg, I'm going to cross it over to the right, over the right. We're going to go into cow face pose. So, the left leg crossed over the right arm, inhale, comes long. That elbow points towards the ceiling. And then a few options here. Left arm can come here. I do want us to think about tall. I want us to think lengthening through the spine. And we can be right here, just gently opening up. In fact, let's hold here for today. Good, and great big deep breath in. And we're gonna switch. Actually, no, I take that back. We're gonna keep the right leg now on top. So, hopefully you can see here. So my right shin, or excuse me, my left shin, let's have left shin on top of right shin. And I got a dog in front of me. If you have a yoga block, you may want to grab this. I'm gonna inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, and I'm just gonna come forward, fold in half. Nice and comfortable here. Keeping the left leg on top of the right leg, and we're just gonna open up those hips. Find that full breath in. Exhale, full breath out. Good, and deep breath in. Exhale, slowly come up. And say hi to Suki. She's here joining us for yoga today. All right, right leg, comes on top of left leg. And I'm gonna squeeze those inner thighs together here first. I'm working on kind of bringing my legs into a bit of a pretzel, if you will, or just right leg working towards getting the right thigh on top of the left thigh. May or may not happen today, and that's okay. Let's take that left arm, deep breath in. Exhale, I want us nice and tall in the neck. So let's take the back of our head, gently press it into that top arm. We're simply gonna allow the left arm, left elbow to point up towards the ceiling. And we're just gonna hold. Chin is parallel to the floor. Always coming back to nice full deep press in and full exhales out. Good, deep breath in. Exhale out. Let's go ahead now. Right shin is on top of the left shin. I've kind of made a little bit more of a, I don't know if it's like a square, half square, I don't know, cuboid, whatever with my legs here, but right knee on top of left foot, right foot on top of left knee, right shin on top of left shin. Okay, lengthen long that spine. Inhale and exhale. Just come and do a nice gentle forward fold that works for you. Great big deep breath, and we're gonna slowly come on up. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let's come onto the floor, onto our bellies, grab a quick drink of water, quick little drink if you need. Okay. You know what? I'm actually gonna go this direction. Okay, so scooch, girl. There we go. All right, so nice and long. Okay, and let's just come into nice and relaxed, a nice gentle Sphinx pose here. We're simply gonna hold Sphinx pose. I am gently pushing my shoulders away from my ears. Full breath in, full breath out. I am going to be honest, I have 2 fish tanks here in front of me. I love looking at my fish tanks while I'm doing yoga. And I just got 2 new snails today, so I have a betta in each fish tank. Absolutely love betta fish. 2 new snails today. Super exciting. Anybody wants a great piece of advice, I've found a great piece of advice. I love looking at my fish tanks. It is one of the most peaceful things on this planet. Own little piece of nature here in our little glass boxes. All right, nice and relaxed. So I want us to put hands come directly underneath our shoulders, and we're gonna do what I call a meandering cobra. So let's bring those arms even a little bit wider than the shoulders. And you're gonna inhale, allow that spine to go side to side as we inhale, coming up into cobra. Exhale, spine goes side to side, coming down from cobra. Let's keep those low abdominals gently engaged. Gently think lengthen to the spine. And inhale, let that upper body, let that torso come side to side as we inhale, come up. Exhale, come back down. We're gonna take a handful more. And let's take one more great big deep breath in. Opening the shoulders, opening that spine. Kind of almost massaging those extensor muscles. Good. All right, arms forward. We're gonna go ahead and take super superhero. All right. Engage those low abdominals, lengthen the spine. Take that deep breath in. Come on up. I don't care how high you come up. Good, deep breath in. Exhale, lower, and let's go ahead. Fold your hands one over the other. Let one ear come to the mat or the arms and just kind of relax. You can gently bend the knees. Let the feet go side to side if you like. Relax, 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 relax here. These movements are a lot of work, so I like to relax, allow that back muscles, let the body really relax in between. All right, nice job. We're going to take the arms out in the T position now. Same move, simply with the arms out in the T position. Lengthen the spine, take that deep breath in, come on up, finding that breath. Squeeze those inner thighs together. While we're here, maybe let's even squeeze the shoulder blades together, kind of engage that rhomboid muscle. Good, deep breath in. Exhale, let's let the other ear now come to those folded arms or to the mat. Gently twist the hips side to side if you like. Full relaxation in between. Nice job. All right, here we go. One more. Arms come back behind us now. Deep breath in. Lengthen the spine. Engage those low abdominals. Inhale, come on up. Let's go and squeeze the rhomboid muscle together. Good, deep breath in. Let's press through. Inhale. We're gonna open up those knees. Exhale, find our way into child's pose. Gently pushing the hips back, reaching the fingertips forward. Then inhale, let's slowly come on up. Let's do a little bit of cat-cow. We'll start here with cat-cow. Low abdominals engage. Deep breath in. Allow the heart to reach forward. Hips gently reach towards the sky. Maybe you're looking up. Exhale, round the spine through a cat. And we're going to add on here. What I'd like to do is opposite arm, opposite leg. So flat back. Inhale, deep breath in. And then exhale, rounding into cat. Put that hand and knee down. Inhale, long to the spine. Engage those low abs. So really think long to the spine. Inhale, low abs engaged. Exhale, round into cat. And again, we're going to switch in between. deep breath and exhale. All right. We're just gonna tuck those toes back. I want us to get a nice stretch on the bottoms of the feet there. All right, deep breath in. Let's go ahead. Come back into all fours. Tuck those toes. Deep breath in. Exhale. We're going to find our way into downward dog. Engage those abs. Simply enjoying, honoring, loving downward dog here. If you'd like to walk the feet out right and left, go right ahead. All right, inhale, exhale. We're gonna come on back down. I'd like to do now, I think, let's see the best way to do it. Okay, so first, let's actually take it into side plank, or I'm gonna even do just simply a modified side plank. So if you wanna go into full side plank, go right ahead. I'm gonna take modified side plank. But I'm gonna have my right arm, my right hand, my right knee, and then I'm opening up to you. I'm even gonna have that top foot on the ground. So honoring your body, finding what feels best to you. If you prefer, if it feels better to you to go in full side plank or any version of modified side plank, go right ahead. All right, deep breath, inhale, exhale. We're gonna go ahead and take a forearm plank now. All right, simply come on down. Forearms, tippy toes, and we're gonna engage those abs holding plank. Embrace the shake. Good, inhale, exhale, let's go and switch. So feel free to take full side plank if you prefer, or I'm again gonna take modified side plank this time with my left knee, left arm on the ground. Good, inhale, exhale, we'll come on back. So now we're gonna go ahead and take some modified lunge. All right, we're gonna start here. Whew. All right, so my right knee is in front. I'm gonna go ahead and bring those arms up. If you would like to add a little extra balance challenge, maybe look up towards the ceiling. Good, deep breath in. So right leg is in front. We're gonna go ahead and take a nice gentle twist, spinal twist towards that right side. Deep breath in. Okay, one of my personal favorites. I'm gonna walk that right leg, that front leg forward. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and take hips and pelvis, and they're gonna come forward and down at the diagonal. And where I really wanna feel this stretch is right here in my left hip flexor area. So definitely gently pushing the hips forward and down at that diagonal. Always coming back, finding that full breath in, full nice long exhale out. Good, deep breath in. All right, we're gonna I'm actually gonna tuck the toes with my left foot. So tucking that foot, and then I'm bringing my hips back to that left leg. Right leg is long. Inhale, exhale, long over that front leg. Good, deep breath in. Let's come back. Let's take a plank again. So come onto those forearms. We're gonna take another plank. All right, forearm plank, here we go. Embracing the engagement of the abs and the shape of the belly. Good, inhale, exhale, let's come on up. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna bring that left leg in front. We're gonna come up nice and tall for that modified lunge this time. I'm gonna bring my arms back into cactus arms. And what I'm doing is I'm actually squeezing my shoulder blades together or engaging that rhomboid muscle. Inhale, exhale. Let's take that nice gentle spinal twist. If your left leg is front, we're taking that spinal twist to the left. Breath, inhale, exhale. Now, I'm gonna walk that left leg forward, left foot forward, taking my hips, pelvis comes forward and down. We wanna feel it right there, kind of where the right thigh, the front of the right thigh meets the front of the right hip. Gently pushing my hips forward and down at that diagonal. All right, deep breath in. Exhale, let's bring the hips over that back foot. All right, front leg is long. Inhale, exhale, come on forward. deep breath in. All right, let's go for one more plank here. All right, on those forearms. Good. All right, inhale, exhale, relax. Let's just simply come on back. You know what? I think we're gonna go ahead and take it into Shavasana here. Let's go ahead and call it a day. Well, before Shavasana, let's take a few gentle stretches of the legs. All right. Go and hug that. I'm hugging my left knee into chest. All right, inhale, exhale, switch. I'm gonna hug my right knee into chest now. All right, good job. Let's just go ahead and bring the arms out in the T position, and we're gonna allow both knees to gently fall to one side. And allow those knees to go deep or shallow into the twist. It feels right to you. You can gently turn. My knees are to my left, so I'm gonna turn my head over the right shoulder. Deep breath in, come on up. My bent knees are gently gonna fall over to my right now. My head's gonna gently turn over the left shoulder and allow your knees to go where it feels best and comfortable for you. Breath in. We'll simply allow ourselves to find our way into Shavasana here. Allow your body to relax as much as possible. If you need anything to focus on, maybe simply focus on the breath. And feel free, just gently wiggle the fingers and toes. Maybe make little circles with the ankles and wrists. Let's roll over to either the right or left side. Bend those knees gently, push ourselves up. Nice job. Okay. If you stayed with me this whole time, I thank you very much for joining me in yoga. Again, Emerald Sanctuary Belly Dance Retreat is coming up towards the end of August here in Washington State. Website emeraldsanctuaryretreat.org will be in the description. My website indigodance.net is in the description. Information about belly dance classes I teach here in Edmonds and Mukilteo through their respective parts and recs will also be in the description, and information for how to come to the Peace of Mind Brewery Linwood yoga class that I'll be teaching next Sunday will also be in the description. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And all right, enjoy.